I um oh sorry, not outside again, but it's rain again. Plus it's pretty dark out. um but anyways, I have several easy to make weapons that I'm gonna show you. Um but first things first, I'm pretty sure you remember this from my last video, the Big Bane as I call it. And I think the reason I missed because I was holding it the wrong way. I wasn't holding the way I had designed it to be held. Anyways, you're supposed to hold it from the popsicle sticks. You can hold it from this side if you're right-handed, or if you're left-handed, you hold it like that. Or if you want to do something like gangster style or something like that, you can hold it like that, or you can hold it like that, whichever way you prefer. Um, so yeah, that's about it really. Uh, this, I know this looks like an ordinary pen. Well, that's where you're wrong. This is actually my blowgun, the second one. The first one was unfortunately destroyed. Anyways, you pop off the back, which I got from a metal pin, and slide out your ammunition, take off the cap, and for ammunition, I have these two needles. These are the kind of needles I recommend. One with the teardrop shaped ends, or the ones with the ballpoint end, if you can find them. But I'm gonna have to see if they'll bounce around or not. If they do, then I'll have to put something on the needle or around the needle in the middle or something like that to prevent them from bouncing around and all that. Yeah. Anyways, it's a pretty good weapon because you can easily conceal it, and people just think it's a pen that you bought or something like that, and they don't really think much about it if you like drop it or whatever. So, pretty nifty little thing. Like I said, you can pass it off as a pen and they don't think anything of it. This is the Whistler. I know it doesn't look like much, but this thing can hurt you. It can bruise your body, so does a good amount of damage. I haven't tested on anything like real hard, like a rock or anything like that. But if I had to guess, it'd probably leave some nice scratches or whatever on it, on the rock. May break the rock if I put enough force into it or whatever. But like I said, the reason I call it the Whistler because it whistles, as you can hear, and you can keep on spinning around and whatever, and you can spin around your finger and catch it like so. Or you can do whatever way you can get it to stop, whatever. I recommend you get a long piece of rope. That way you have a good amount of reach for it. Anyways, this, hang on, is the Slapper first one. I know it's not a very good name, but honestly, I think it fits because this thing will leave a nasty red mark on any part of the body. Oh, excuse me. And actually has a decent amount of weight to it when it's swung around and stuff. So yeah, so if you don't want to hurt anyone too badly, this is a good weapon for you. You can probably pass it off as some kind of toy from like Japan or something like that. So yeah, all you have to do is like swing around, and I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it does make a small amount of noise. It's like a whooshing sound. But yeah. Anyways, this is Slapper Point 2. Not very original, I know, but it works. As you can see, this side is thicker. No, it's not because I put more duct tape. Underneath are two pieces of metal on each side, and this thing will actually do it actually surprised me when I tested it out when it was nice out. And I tested it out on a small rock about maybe that thick and about maybe half the size of my hand, maybe smaller. But anyways, it broke the rock in two. And I mean, there's no sign of denting. I mean, I can't feel any dents in the metal, and no sign of actual impact whatsoever. And I mean, it's still strong and sturdy. But anyways, I'm planning on to make better versions of slappers and get some stronger wood that way in case this one or the other one breaks. I'll have something more sturdy to go on. And like I said, this thing will do a serious amount of damage. And when I was testing it out, I did something a bit on the stupid side. I decided to see how far the reach was by holding like about that much of the rope and twirling around. That probably wasn't the smartest thing because, well, one, it could still slip out of my grip, and two, because this thing came back and slapped me on back or hit me on back, whatever, and it left a nasty bruise. So careful when using this thing. I'm lucky it didn't hit my hand or my fingers, because if it's able to break a rock, I'm pretty sure it could break or at least fracture a bone in my hand. And if it hit me on the head, I'm pretty sure it'd hurt, and I'd probably end up with a small migraine and nasty bump and bruise. So again, careful if you do make this one. And again, you can probably pass it off as a toy from Japan. Same thing with the Whistler. I had another weapon somewhere around here, but one memento. I can't find it. So I guess until next time, my next video I'll show you my other weapon. So see you until then.